Okay, my name is Kelly,
And I'm Angela.
and we are doing our best friend tag since it has been already a year, which will be today or tomorrow.
It'll actually be today.
Today
Yes.
has been a year for us.
Mm-hmm.
So excited.
Yay!
Okay, so we're both going to answer the questions, but she will be reading them. So, and you like my nails? They're so pretty, aren't they? Okay, anyways. Okay, here we go.
Okay. One of our Q&A questions today, one of our viewers were wondering, what is the nickname we gave each other?
Okay, well, one night we were watching a movie. Both of our favorite movies, which is like the coolest ever, man. And it was called The Country Bears. And there was a black girl. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but there was a girl on there that said that there was a bear that called her Cha-Cha. That's where my nickname came from. Now, hers is a little bit. Now tell them how you got that.
Mine is just from, how friends have their unique names of codes, and through junior high and high school, middle school, you'll have these code names and these code words where your friends automatically know what your significant other means, or when you do this, or when you have certain codes that tell one another what's going on without words over expression, over dramatic essays. And that's where we got it from. And how and where did we meet is one of our viewers were wondering too, from our category. Where did we meet? It was last year, and it was at the hospital clinic. It was like slash, hospital and clinic.
Yeah,
And,
half hospital, half
clinic.
All sorts of stuff. So.
And I'm sitting there, and I know Anthony Thurman for like half of my life already. And
he's like, oh, you fucking bitch.
And because the first thing he turns around and I heard him, I took a double take, and he's like, oh my god.
Look
and then,
what the wind blew in.
And then she was right beside him. I'm like, uh-oh, he's got a new girl. So I was like, okay. So, and she looked very familiar too, because one of our churches, previous few years ago, I could have swore I seen her at one of the church I was attending to. And sure enough, it was her. And years later, we come into progress of reconcile and, of acquaintance, and from then on, it's built better. And one of our viewers on our third questionnaire, one of our viewers was asking what natural hair color is Kelly's and mine. Let's start with Kelly.
Well, my natural hair color is strawberry blonde, which don't look like that, but whenever it's in the light, as in like the sun or whatever, it's like really, it has a good tint of red in it. So
my natural hair color is dark brown, and ever since then, I've been dark brown. And later on in life, I plan on dyeing it white because I'm gonna get old anyway. I do plan on going platinum because I want to be different. And I get
Are you
bored.
really gonna dye it white? I was gonna say red.
I'm gonna bleach it. Yeah, I'm bleaching it white. It could be next year. It could be at the end of this year. I'm in the mood to bleach it white, platinum.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's gonna have different shades of different, until I get to my color, without drying it out and without hurting the hair or hair treatment, because it has to be sustainable of that. So
right. Okay, next question.
What is my nationality? My nationality is Spain. I do have some Italian, but I mostly have Mexican and Spanish, and I'm a U.S. citizen throughout my whole life. And, I'm just here chilling. And I can speak French, and I know some Italian, and I can speak good English very well, and I know some
As you can
Spanish.
tell.
And Kelly, what's your nationality? And I have some German in me too on my dad's side. Go on.
You're so rude, man.
Sorry, I just had to throw that in there. But
Oh.
anyway,
Anyway,
yeah.
we're having fun. So, mine is Scottish. I have more Scottish in me than anything in the whole world. That's why I speak weird. That's why I'm weird.
Yesterday.
No, I say yesterday for my dad or my mom's side.
Yeah.
My mom says yesterday
Is she
instead
from
of yesterday.
Is she from the Bronx, from New York, up northeast or something?
No.
New York, New Jersey. Yeah.
New Jersey.
One of the Yankees, yeah.
Why don't you speak some French?
Parlez-vous français? Je suis Angelique. C'est sûr. But anyway, there were also, one of the other fifth viewer was wondering, what is your natural eye color?
My natural eye color is actual hazel,
Mm-hmm.
but it depends on the mood I'm in, or it depends on what I wear.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I have no idea what color my eyes are.
Well,
What
it's
color?
a light blue in a wish, like kind of like a tint of gray, around the hazelish.
See, there you go.
And
Told ya.
mine is dark brown, as you can tell. And what is your favorite song?
My favorite song is oh shit.
I have a lot of songs too, which is you do too, but
Oh yeah.
it's not just one or two songs.
I like the cha-cha side.
Yeah, that would be one.
It is one. I like. What was that one song that we listened to the other day?
Is it Keisha Cole?
Yes.
You also have a lot of them too. A lot of R&B, hip hop, pop,
Yeah.
country. I mean, it depends on your mood and depends on the,
Yeah.
a lot of character in the songs that tell
Oh
stories.
yeah. My hands asleep, man.
And I have a lot of songs too. I'm a big fan of like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, today's music. I'm pretty tolerant with all kinds of music. Ozzy Osbourne to yeah. I could do Ozzy Osbourne to Metallica to Green Day to
Okay, hold that thought.
to Madonna
So good
to Christina Aguilera to all these kinds of, come on now. Like you can do like I love a lot of oldies music, and
You see?
I love nowadays
He's
music.
so
I get
cute.
bored easily, so I tend to like change up my mood. Like I tend to like get real like irritable if I'm like listening to the same music over and over again. Cause I like change a lot of times. When I get so like irritable when it's like the same thing sometimes. So it depends on how my mood is. Enough is said. Enough is enough.
Go play.
Let's see. Okay. What is our favorite movie? I have a lot of favorite movies. And for being Angela Cecil nowadays, shoot, might as well go back to Dodge or go back to California because I got a lot of freaking great movies that I know in my mind. Oh yeah. I just love, oh my gosh, dude, I have a lot of freaking movies that I love. I love movies. I love theatrical movies.
This is my new best friend, by the way.
I love a lot of great movies that
I know.
have meaning. I love biography. People that like Marilyn Monroe. Stop. Like Marilyn Monroe. I'm blank right now, but I have a lot of curiosities of different movies and actresses and actors and a lot of songwriters and a lot of authors that that have good extension of having different dramatics and traumas, TV shows, sitcoms. I love comedies. I like love stories. I like horrors. But my favorite is comedy. Like, I love to laugh. I love to laugh. And if you can make me laugh, then you're good. I like, I can do sad movies, but my favorite is comedy. I like drama. I mean, I like watching drama, but I don't like being in drama. I just, like, in real life, I've never been in a fight. I don't know how to fight. I could probably find a way to figure out how to fight or do something, but I've never been in a fight. So, I'm more of a peacemaker. But anyway, enough said. What's your favorite movie?
Look at my baby.
And she's looking for a man. That's why she's doing this.
No, I'm good right now.
Come here.
I'm good.
Don't fucking kiss me.
Okay, what is our favorite?
Looking for a man.
What is our favorite sex position? Well, what is yours, Kelly?
Mine is on my back.
Oh, mine is probably doggy style. These are very, very personal, serious questions, and I have to sustain myself to limit of what I'm going to say. What was my first cell phone ever? My first cell phone ever I was like 15 years old. 14 or 15. I was in high school. I think I was a freshman at the time. And it was a little black or blue. No, it was actually a silver phone, track phone. And it was a flip phone. And I remember remembering going to track practice or in volleyball off season, and before my mom, whenever she'd, pick me up or whatever at the high school track, I would give her a call from my cell phone, track phone, and I felt so cool and grown because I actually had a phone, and, you could call your mom or dad or whoever you wanted, and my first phone contact was my best friend, Melinda Worley, and she was the first contact that I ever contacted anyone from that phone. And it was a gray phone, track phone. 30 minutes every month, monthly, prepaid. Anyway, back to Kelly now.
Okay, mine was a black phone.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
I Love Will.
Okay. And how old were you when you got that?
I was almost 16.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my exes gave it to me, and he got me in big trouble for it. So my dad kicked me out at the age of 16 because of fucking phone. Really?
That's heavy, man. That's heavy.
It was fucked up too because of his dumb life. But
Well,
that's just me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Things
anyways.
happen.
Exactly.
Who was our favorite teacher? I actually had probably 2-3 different teachers that I've had. One of them I can think of was Miss Drennan, Miss Brizendine, and the other 2 were in high school. But I really liked the way of talking with friends, hanging around different people. I like to socialize with different people. I was a really private person, but yet you had to really get to know me. Like in resource classes or like little classes where we needed help or whatever, just for extra time or anything. It wasn't a mental capacity illness or anything. It's just where I took my time and I didn't like to be rushed when it came to certain things. And it's just when you need extra help, the teacher will help you there. It's like more of a complexity of more time limit and where you have more help if you need it. It wasn't like stating, it doesn't define you just because you're in them kind of classes. It's just they're not judging you or anything. It's nothing because you're mental or you're a mean person or you're a bad person or It just means you just need extra help. Which is, they did help us a lot, and it depends on the teacher and everything. And, everybody, I try to get along with everyone in school, and, I try to make different friends and different people. And if I knew that was in a bad crowd, I would still be nice, and I would still walk away, and I wouldn't, I would respect them, but I wouldn't agree with them. I'd be like, I'm happy, you believe in that, or whatever you achieve in that, but that don't mean I'm going to agree with you. And then I would kindly move away. But, I could bluntly say that I do not like you, and I will walk away. But if you're because I'm nice enough to where I won't, be, I can still be blunt. I mean, blunt isn't bad. It's just sometimes people take it as too much forward, and I've always been forward like that, direct. And some people take it as if you're being rude or, being
Where
too
the hell
silly.
is your bracelet at?
It's in the purse.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, yeah. And, it just depends on how, you are in school, and, from different teacher to one child to the next, it just takes a lot of effort, and you don't have to prove
Patience.
a lot of patience, a lot of dignity. If they can accept you for who you are, then you're just gonna have to screw them. You just cannot accept, because if they can accept you, then why should you accept them? You know what I mean? Because it's not fair. If they're gothic, I don't care. If you're my friend, I could have a brother or sister that's gothic, and I still love them no matter what. Or I could have a brother or sister that's a skater that likes going skating. It doesn't mean they do drugs or anything, or they're a bad person. Maybe they just love having that hobby. You don't define them as just because they ride a scooter. Oh, she's a scooter girl, or oh, he's a scooter boy. Yeah, it's funny at the same time, but they're more than that. They're more to the curiosity of a character of their own person. Everybody has a right to be who they are. Everyone can be whoever they want to be when they grow up. They can be like, I want to be Queen of USA. They can be Queen of USA. They can be whoever the heck they want to be. And no one can really tell them, because if they bring them down, they don't mean anything in their life. Because it's just directive honesty of approach. But there's a lot of people that are sensitive to certain things, and, there's a lot of too much trust in people in the world, and then there's a lot of hatred in the world. But, that's where it goes to teachers for my school advice. The only person I gave my personal info was Melinda. Anybody else really didn't know. A lot of people did not know that I had a brother, that, a lot of people didn't know I had a sibling, because I was real private. When it came, the older I got, the more private I became. And then once I got with one of my children's father, he kind of broke me out of my shell to where I didn't have to be shy or anything, which is a good thing. And he's not a bad person. I still love him as a person. He's a good guy. He really is a good guy. And he could sit there and say anything, but he's not a bad guy. I'm not gonna say negative things about him or whatever, because I don't want him to think, golly, I don't want to make him look bad. Because I wouldn't want him making me look bad or brainwashing or saying bad negative things. Everyone needs to get along. I'm more of a peacemaker. I don't, insinuate with other things, because I just life's too short to make big things out of little things. Just to go with the flow and to admit to whatever and just go along with it. But life's life. And we're only here for a little while until, our day comes. We're born. Everyone's born. That means we're going to die one day. I'm not afraid of death.
Should I?
I'm not. I'm personally not. Deep down in my heart, I'm not afraid of death. Because the only thing that I'm afraid of is feeling the pain or living with the physicality of if I fell or something, or if I got in a car accident and had to live with my rest of my life without an arm or without something missing from my face or whatever, or you know, if I got, you know, I don't know what I could do with myself. Yeah. And I'd rather just feel the numbness and just like take me away, you know, not be alive. But, you know, that's just my opinion of me, because I don't want anybody, you know, to think, golly, you know, I don't know. But, like, life's too short to be unhappy. Everyone deserves to be happy. In any kind of way. There's all kinds of different happiness for many people in the world. And, you know, just, it's a lot of going on in the world. But I'm not afraid of death. Are you afraid of death?
I'm scared that I'm going to end up losing somebody, but I mean, that's everybody, you know. It's pretty much. Because when I lost my cousin, and especially my grandpa, and you can ask Anthony, I freaking drank to the point where I threw up because my cousin passed away.
Yeah.
By a drunk driver.
Yeah.
And she called my cousin a freaking deer, her and her best friend. Nobody does that, especially with my family. No.
Yeah. Well, thank you for tuning in with us. We're going to make another video very shortly, and it's going to be more of
Funny.
More of a funny, but
Crazy.
more of a crazy thing, but we're going to have a different video, and this one we may not put up, or we may, but because it's so personal. But it depends on how we like it. But like, we're making a next one, so stay tuned after these few messages on YouTube.
Yes.
Please subscribe.
Thumbs up! Baby, come here and say bye to these people.
Shut up.